I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think getting a job in 2026 is probably gonna be the most difficult things you will ever do. And I recently decided to like go job hunting. I was walking miles away just to do like a job at a cafe. And the craziest thing that happened is when I was in that cafe, even the boss himself didn't even look that good. Basically, the boss was like very big, humongous. He looked like a mafia boss. And when I entered, it just felt super awkward because I thought it was going to be a normal interview. Because I came there prepared, I looked nice, I wore very, very nice clothes. But the thing is, when I just sat at the table, the boss, like the owner of the cafe, didn't even sit across from me. They sat like literally beside me, and there was no eye contact. Basically, he was focusing on talking to a friend of his within his own table. And the craziest thing is like, I was just there. I was just there. I was just there. And basically the boss, so well no, I won't say boss, but yeah, the owner was like, so what do you do? And then I just told him exactly what I do. I do sales, whatever. And he just looked at me strange because one of my previous jobs I was the person that was outside bringing customers in like a cafe. But basically when he heard of like you know, my past, he didn't really bother asking too many questions. The questions was so basically the question was like, "Do you want to work?" And then I was like, "Wait, right now?" And he just paused for a second, and he was like, "Yeah, we can just give you like a day and things like that." And then I just didn't know what the job really was. So basically, he said, "Do you want to be inside the kitchen or like do you want to do the barista thing?" I kind of stumbled for a second. Okay, I think I can do the barista. And then he was like, "Yeah, okay, we can do it on Thursday." And to my surprise, that was it. That was like the end of the interview. It was awkward. And what I noticed is when I was there, basically, there was a group of people that was working that was working inside the cafe and something messed up. And literally when that happened, the owner himself just started like going ballistic to two people that were like helping in his like cafe and stuff. And like the guy was shouting crazily and he just called them like bad names, like you motherfucker, things like that. Like, bro, I just got scared to be honest with you. And I just sat there, just close to him when he was like saying all that stuff to like those two people that was helping his, his cafe. So I just stumbled and immediately it started raining. So I just had to wait for the rain to slightly stop so that I can just get the hell out of there. Let me not even lie to you because I felt like my life was in danger. And so it just felt weird. And before the rain stopped, I was like, hey, I'm definitely gonna see you later. Thank you so much for the interview. And we just both shook hands. And then when I got out, I was relieved. And the next day, I just messaged saying, I don't think I can do it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm definitely gonna go outside and find more places so that I can actually work and get money so that I can pay for rent. But I just want to be in a slightly okay environment. I don't want to be in an environment that will literally feel like I am in danger. I don't want that shit. And the thing is, I'm willing to work. Just don't make me feel like I'm in danger. And the thing is, so many people out there are trying to apply on Indeed and on LinkedIn, right? They're trying so hard. But the problem is, no one wants to hire anybody. So now people are just trying to make businesses. I've made my own business. At this point, I might ask for a loan from the bank because I have an idea and I want to use that loan to fix the business, which I'm probably going to do later on. But right now, yes, I'm trying to find a job so that I can pay for rent. But regardless of the case, I need to find a way because the job market is ridiculous. And when I was done doing that interview, I just walked home. When I was walking home, there was like a bridge, and I just sat there, you know. I just sat there at the bridge, just reminiscing, like, damn, I'm broke as hell. What the fuck should I do in the situation? And then that was the end. But to anyone that's trying to get a job right now, good fucking luck, man. Good luck, because you need it. I need it. Being an entrepreneur is also difficult, but like, damn, damn.